ata odian ebeko amanane eno achi na yabafie amanane unim se yenche yenye bere wo hokra meet du na yede abetwim eno no the latest update no a eba no na obomoden eboboso ede emamu nti Solomon Carter etumi atanasia enche kra obeye saade no ede amayene yiwia yebeba na enkoma ewo ho ewofie no yagebre ede ne nyina ede abro House of Folk annual general meeting AGM no nanka eyechene ye nanso mpanimfo atwen de konanim to echena na wotwe na chese on the 4th day of April and as adwumadie no baso but just before that no yemfa entu dwase board na omugu no edi kaka chow da fofra mate no edini bi a maintain akase ni bi nso atete ahwe a omu entumi ama amepiemu nti releaser House of Folk ede ebae no edin no na egugu no yekoba yebeye ni nyina bon se we de nkofo no manzumi a yehunu nti togwe afede the 14th new one no eno no na yewo Delali anku yes ediama good ono so eka ho Professor Ajenim Professor Ajimai Bedu Akosa good ono so eka ho Mr. Akosi Ajimai na yewo engineer chese engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe yes ono so ka ho na Mrs. Ivy Hold Mills Mr. Samuel Winfred Yao Inkum Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo Honorable Vincent Sowa Oduti ti dimbe na mese akambi
yes
okay
akambi din enim na Frank Nelson Ngokolo
Sudini
yes Frank Nelson Sudini notable ones in the per old board no o maintain 3
Howard Mills
Ivy Howard Mills Nyaho Tamaklo and Honorable Vincent Sowa Oduti entino omo no maintain omo from the old board
okay
and oyi Alaja Kambi and Frank Nelson okay free so omo na likely say omo betumi ewom ewo board ni so pese de na na me ko no ntino omo ama but other names ne de onze na omo say play active roles be on board and so because board meeting be on the Kobiano na ye sa omo ebobo omo di Frank Nelson Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo Honorable Vincent so Dotini Alaja Kambi and then Togbe Afede the board chairman himself omo na most of the meetings aboard in the bayano they be omo present other ones in there na omo virtually they were not active House of Folk board and so ntino e say there you omunyina gwa Alaja Kambi amba back nyamigidi say Alaji Dino fans no bebre na beda kakra but still na no obetumi maintaining no House of Folk management so senya board adwuma nkwa no obetumi management so adwuma
definitely enti yeba behwe sankomo no na yede de hobia no etimi atwa so awiai another release from Safety and Security Committee of the Ghana Football Association and abe cancer say ohwe violence a etodwa ewo recent matches ayebo bonumu a enya de a efe na ensese ye boroboro so kra na se yesososo na mu ka se enkanka bi ka se enkanka na chese de siye ewo papa Yara Sports Stadium no eno honsam omode aba ye de sa release no nsam no e de beba bra kotoko ni Nations FC etumi eboye na anopa no so Danger Man kofa ba ko bai ema Future Stars game on Sky FC enso eboye no eno so no se kofo bia so twetimi akọ ede amawo mu a head coach Malam Yaya na assistant omunyina ena team manager omo se allege no chese o ma asoto referees a omugina mu ebra Future Stars en Sky eboye ewo Okesi Park edwoso na no so honsam eyemonimsem awiai e sa video ni nyina abaye deja na ye wonsam a ye beka ede afa ho Kotoko bobo no ho e dia twen weekend yi MTN FA Cup quarter final stage e na be koso to mbegu ahome kakra no e na omone Cornerstones etumi ebo ya eno so de sie bia no ye de honsam e de ebeba na ya hwe Dr. Prosperity Ogum awiei ye no so efiri ho e de about this and many more and I did bro e highway sports till now say e be sorry no nsia so far your Facebook handles on my na
Promise Radio on Facebook. Promise Radio on Facebook. Yes, I am live. Oyepa and Promise Post. And also Facebook. Oyepa and Promise Post. Live on Facebook. And I feel Promise TV on YouTube. Promise TV on YouTube. Show no air live. And I feel TV na ankasa so no. Promise Television. Oskane udikuda na. Ubinya Promise Television na. When you show ni be ashe ewo hono
okay and yeah so the hu ye no 420 exactly to the abo no
all right yes I am aha we ni ajo ana say for the nyumra ne sa be chia good evening so ntino ye de mu kwa manone na ensem kakra ya bo ano ewo amanone nsemu ye de amamo ewo so ne so ene enyumre kakra bi na yabobo so tawtaw se de be ya abedwafo benya kwan na o ma be biebie efisem ni mu age amamo dia Tony Cruz a Real Madrid player na season way e ba na wie ya ne contract and Tony Cruz abrenya brenya na senchofo busane se season ni ende na ne contract end ya ehifa eno kwakoto abo ne so egem ama ono ankasa ho ewie confirmation aba Real Madrid Bobo Kono, we Tony Cruz assign rich agreement. We be extending the contract for 1 year. After Tony Cruz said to Madrid, we Bobo Kono no siakan. And so, etumia de amoma, it's a direct talks akoso between Tony Cruz and Real Madrid. Fiorentino Perez. Akase wadem pen MSCP personal sign contract no and the Madrid I say we agree in principle and say in favor kwam enti anim after 2024 no we beto aso na we see akan ente ama Real Madrid Bobo Kona eno Tony Cruz and Madrid almost say some no said him ehonsem enso city ayede ematefo ewo dwumade ne so Chelsea Bobo Kona man tiasem de ni nyina ne say summer 2024 when we 2023 and one ko say player and did Romeo Lavia now for so Romeo Lavia one Liverpool say some ne ade catch Liverpool point blank as anya deal be sign dia mo fi so ko Chelsea now ko say kan e dia mo now you say player no we ba Chelsea 32 minutes per and one bo e dey ama Chelsea and on a daily mail Womo etemi the contract and they say 1.8 million pound per minute. Ure sika e de tona 56 million pounds and about 32 minutes and ama Chelsea and daily mail chema sima ba ku bi oboma Chelsea no e cost Chelsea 1.8 million pounds na bantia no apra our share recovery na say ewiare hu semeba and say the recovery no wan setback e say o ma season no want me mobo biem and for Chelsea until next season and Romeo Lavia be returning eje ama Chelsea wo mu bobo ko na no e ya hu samwa if you player no aso ye eba Chelsea na hu sam no na Bayern Munich today it's international week way we say Harry Kane owura mu 3 Lions o camp want me am games ni bi alpha mo minya so the pra and about 3 Lions camp and ya sporting Harry Kane while returning to full training Ede ama Bayern Munich womu ebobo kona eno niji semeba edema Bayern Munich a weekend Bayern Munich omu game omu bo ewo Bundesliga ni no Harry Kane ebetume se akan ede ama Bayern Munich womu bobo kona eno good news eba ntino Harry Kane ya picture no ewo Sabana Straba baby a Bayern Munich womu ya omu training na eno so good news eba ede emo mi free Harry Kane me the manager chem online o Messi na say wo body ball edema Inter Miami United States of America na Lionel Messi akotwetwe nkomo ewo podcast bi so na podcast no ye show Saudi Arabia TV podcast no eji big time na questioner obi say bebusa Messi no ene da ban na all retire every football mu ye busa Lionel Messi sa question is boy you want bobi ababi abehye ni ade da ban na do bobo no ebo na wie ye ena Messi say abra the body no be catch any say on timi to aso biem no sada no obejai ball ne ball entino Samuel there wotimi boa me teammate Samuel body ni nka bibia che no ogiri yesesto we ye fit a obetimi esi akan entoro do okoso abobo na until time ono ankasa watenase no hu say say mentimi mo me teammate o as say body no aye weak ni ade ade a obejai bobo na wope ne baby atena entimi kotimesia or say I know that as soon as I believe I can no longer perform or no longer enjoy the game or not able to help my teammates, then I will stop. If I feel good, I will keep on playing. Enti Messi quarter, one on Ediaba Bontina after seeing Busano Ja, what the boot, and also behind the boot. Now a Jaibo and also a Messi or ball, and my Inter Miami in Samoa. What it took up an area, I don't know, French League A. An area I'm paying for and the new logo. And about Bontin and say, 1%, 1 brandy a French league, you know. Now McDonald's ever so French league as a official headline sponsor. Antonio Scream. A French League on, one old and new logo, and they say about French League now. New logo, they are color blue no. SM, ISM will be to say one. And double Sam and my French League now. One to old one no. At Watchenam, where a new logo from 2025 season no French League one will be Shasia Yusu and Jamal League na Wayna. Eka, a rebranding package. One would the league in the Senate. Able to me, I attractive. Ronaldo di tuga e maybe say ono Ronaldo or more French league in the and so did here as a Saudi Arabia league you know better and the French league you know until you go paying for one say branding we ya na obi ankwatena ba bia nke kan sem bia amfa league you know ese league no kra no enye papa ene awon sensem a eno so the free league animo eba ene area what kind story we a former Spanish football Wabu chief already team Eddie Luis Rubiales. What can I say? Wabra Spain, Asia England, our Women's World Cup last year, and some our Omani team, and so this Sydney, no, already out of Nigeria, so Echo Kisi Spanish player by quality, Eddie Shani. Hermoso and to image you know and that screen so and I'm so Emma Orano ya bona Emma ya unifiho as Spanish Football Federation one president Emma assembly copia court na assembly copia court no winning session Hermoso we court and ya dance die koi no catch judges no as a kiss no Orani kiss no and your consensual when seeking for the permission one was say Nigeria so ko gene meda we answer Luis Rubiales asoniti amanikis ngombe miensa entina ya Nigeria so ntino ombetimo won prosecute rano say we ubetimi atemo no as a sexual assault without the consent of the other partner and they Spanish prosecutors akachia court a case no ese omuma Luis Rubiales 2.5 years no condemn Fanning Trabai Kukum, next time the Ababe depending na say a cheche medals na obeba uncle sonity and finano and no prosecutors no one more handles I can so a proposal one my enti ama Spanish quarter Eshen Luis Rubiales and Shani Hermoso one case I know so it may happen last year August I was seeing you Abrana Women's World Cup no and so total I was no na almost I catch a quarter no Esa Omulia, Omuma Luis Rubiales, entra £85,000 in compensation and for my journey, Hermoso. And oh, Kakra, a free ASA case and so about an area, Olivier Giroud, Bayan story, and Rachi, Esa name, LAFC Bobo Kono ewo United States of America woma agree in principle season India wobe kono akoto so ede amomo na reporter ebani se we no aye official ebi se Olivier Giroud AC Milan player no was sign 18 months contract ede ama Los Angeles FC ewo United States of America enti season India we ko USA no akoto ne bobo ne so 18 months 1.5 year and wakobo edema Los Angeles Football Club no ewo United States of America and also Olivier Giroud nesema eba ene awie ya yede won sam no ema mo medical beka SS Summer Olympics eba so Paris no teams ni bi empeso mu players ebe kwa kobo ball ni bi etama wo national team de ba ye Kylian Mbappe woni Madrid story na awie yesi Inter Milan apalai Nina no so mutwana Lautaro Martinez any player ni did Marcus Thuram ababe ka champion for say munim say Summer Olympics e baso na munim say Argentina ene aye France nyina kobi munim de na Lautaro Martinez yeso ka kire in campaign for say munim say Argentina mabo senior team na shedan fo into under 23 de ekoso eye Paris Summer Olympics de me be say me kobobi edema Argentina under 23 no sabana na Marcus Thuram enso e ka kire Inter Milan bobo ko no enso no super so kobobo ni bi am yesi campaign for the Japala pa ni na ne say players yesi season we cry no one more fitness issues, especially Marcus Thuram. One want injury to a shadow siakai. Tinampa you for us on season anybody here. Nan koma say me injury shadow no. One met na hena almost no koina. Obi a injury junior near the others on kobo Summer Olympics ah. Eno Samoa. We ba trouble here Inter Milan penny for one bonyo so abra Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez. SS Summer Olympics na ye dan abono. One be kwa kobebi. And so the amount national teams and also ewo same kakra eba na area no Tino 2019 a COVID by na as COVID we leave no yes we no ye England omo government no ema rugby so ni rugby kofono ma show ma betia kutu ni ade tutu ni ma no yes omo 150 million pounds loss eso mo fa show mo big clubs ni na omo ntimi si akan na COVID ne bae no performance stadium ni ade na nim se bosumi we na nka repayment na sha ase 150 million pounds ye di no ni rugby clubs no ye si bosumi we na repayment no sha ase ye si rugby clubs no atra koma government no UK government ni se omo ndi fair payment ni mo eni ase na ya mamu iska mu metres kana nse iska je na dani asem abi ase UK government no omojo mo pala se nkrofo na sha ase metres kana wo mu di interest ni bi ebeka o e di ama rugby clubs e wo United Kingdom and also e de ba e na wie e wo dwumade no so na tino mi di wewie o kai mo no Nottingham Forest game eba so 99 minutes player and Dini Darwin Nunes a heady ball be touch them no so him say game the ball na we pinche bi ko touch line so
Nottingham Forest penny crab
yes Nottingham Forest penny no buy be kasaya ma FA ni charge omo e ball mu cap best 75,000 pounds na we ya omo coach Steven Reed o ka technical team no also banaba you finding the 5,000 pounds and your money too much ban our touch line. Now you see referee no report on the coin no. You see Steven Reed F word no. So the F word no. They have no ya no be a pedanis and why you say actually no. Aboche no kwa no my almost say no. Let's do mami atoni ade. You see there's 4 times.
Catch a referee no.
Aye.
Hey, you want to
imagine Sanka, you see, Sala, you dear go be a winning mammy abono. No can continuous habe 4 times.
Can I get them?
You see, coach and it did this Steven Reed, according to referee transcript, you know, yes, so you see F word in the best and 9 continuous and the man portieni. And I'm sure portieni in the red card as a chero. Tinka ko Stevie Redos umame sa no ye touch like ama wie ono so ban no etumi aba oko serve na and also etumi serve as deterrent and the amount coaches omni referees eko e touch line and Liverpool ni Nottingham Forest they feel game ni mu e bai mjina no so na amana ne nsɛm no tɛw 10 minutes ma wia miɛnsa ka ho mede asina afei abadwafoɔ atoa so de ama ɛyɛ mo captain siasia
ayɛwrade coffee abayana no nya ni GM
ani GM no so but broni krom de
oje mu no e magudi se gana na agudi o
eh tiro
na me hwe ko na fo ho bona game pato so me
dabi ofe na no nto wie ya ha ge no o se sa image na nya good for television the ofe na no ntina ofe na o so ni ti sei aha ofe na no wie na o de ne to ne ha no ma we ne ya na fo no de we de ya ho say normal
na abayana say
dabi enya abaya no eye mayoa owo
ena
report say ade na panyin na ye no egu
abaya nde on kan hwe
abaya na nka hwe
okay
but pressure ba owura ne so ne sa ade na waye no ogu football anim ase ese utimi ko fi ababa wa no ewo eye pitch so sa ne ade no ntino emwa emma game no ankasa no enkoso
musi after we ni bakosa ho bi wande ofina no
ofina oso ni ti se ya apanya nwa ofina no na jese
we na mudi o mo fa no kokko na we na mudi
enti emma pressure ba owura ne so emma ni jumadi as Spanish Football Federation president no o de to ho ma ye ni free ho ena case no e court enti prosecutors na omdi case ne court no jeni emotion na ko kire ni se me busa ne se case na owura ne de man no na oya awe anaso onya awe na o se o wan carry anche no ohu ya ne so owura na so ni ti afena no na yes masa we sexual assault Clementino ntimi nka so di na woda wasie for Europa building mu gina se ho ehu nice girl bi otwam aso ni ti afena no se mani age bi ko embebe
nya nice girl otwam we ben say kananu game ko boyi
ana ya wini ye
awso mo bi mu
ya wini ye
pedam ti ye mo bi mu ko so no de very necessary
ya wini ye
cause migration ba mo nua ne de ba mo de so mka kre kwa de nke de mo ko to bi adi ne ese eno de nya de e be ho ntino timo ja bwana
last game hako
aka mo last game
last time no ya ntimi
ko memenda ana ko
follow on Friday and Saturday
amunko
oh yeah you say eguso toto ne ma we dey likely yes enti like when crime say Easter holidays ni postponement bebem
yes
they say Easter Friday ni
enti so say no say na gani migration ma no
ya so migration na bi ti na wa fe no
ko ni aje tama utasa Darwin Nunes je tama go yi baye na baye ma huri ko bam ne bu
uri bam na ba ku na ngoni bade ha no dangerous dangerous
no ya de fa tu we say ke 99
we say do mo na o yes are ma no we dey cry no e charitable because so yes Ghana how your baby abisa aha obedi nka di slap class na ya kan asem no
nka Van Dijk de no so kura de ne Chelsea ya wie kura na bibi say o chesa wa
e was mo ba na de ma
and the one say many 3 me what but
school say Chelsea J 2012 Champions League so loku asafo mountain so
me bo me kra me
jire mama ye ma yufo nyina de hu jinam e de hu jimadi utimi tare obi to sa from 3 to 3 oh asafo street ni so mu wo wa
e ko 2010 ya ba ko say uko bantuma na je say e ma so nka bibia ye anka
so e ju de se bantuma street ra o jiro ba bi etona skre panana skres como de treza la onde ko
passa com a ninguém na
in the center exposure
me say me osa me yi me picture album movie a mo pictures bi a ya capture me am carry ma to e be wotwe we jimani football dey ade ra ya training be for years
good okay Yafa Solomon Carter insiwa ha ebra no nine abapa ho sima aduasa nwotwe still on Promise 102.7 also on Promise TV yes so no nsia Highway Sports akomya sachi atnase na yeba yebetia sim straight bakase house of focus sam wa ha kotoko ene other ones no ye ni nyina e de ba in a jiffy na mamenchia Jollof King mo wo ayeduase Berman Kwan Junction yes opposite Pizzy Pizza we are most to me fear ha nti Jollof King mo boy djuma papa o mo ne ba or pafu tu show no so no Jollof King yeah you near ba Kate edi enimu no ene mo baye tafo kwa mo kwa so ba bi tafo kra so ahembronim palace won so oh yes nti kate tie ne a oh mas matu munka na kate tie a oba wo so hwa akomia sachi next week ba ya manento nka very necessary eno na da no idie no beto ye no nti no eti jollof king ayedi ase berman kwa junction na ne nyina mu no ahembronim palace won mo yadamase se won so no money or party promise nyina no ehwe ebomu yemrai na yemfa de aka nyina no emeto aso brepam messages no yebe ho adwuma edi amamo captain
yes sir
yemra na yemaya adwuma no ofie straight away yemhwe house folk me no ka say de so wadomu sokọ e ka chew say board no empenfo be pa foforo na ebon eno aye krado a momomodin na momfa nto so ewa ha emayen na yenye ho adwuma sanse ohwemu a yes good edini bi amexe na below ena ye members a omo efole ewo board no eso na general meeting akacho say annual general meeting no omo postpone e dey call on the 4th of April na chesechina na wotwe na eba so for now there ohwe nipa omo be se kra no say enkron se wotwe no eye togwe after the 14th the lali anku ediama yes ye wo Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa ye wo Mr. Akosi Ajiman engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe Mrs. Ivy Howard Mills and Mr. Samuel Winfred Yao Inkum Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu na chese no Frank Nelson odote nim ayina na yina wase nyina no de
now he's supposed to be the last person
yes mumpeda nkoso akra na minim se edini bia mexo wase o de yes because nya togo ya fede delali yanku Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa Mr. Good nti honorable Vincent so odote ono so ka ho nti 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 nipan kron nti Frank Nelson Amex in action and also notable names no Alaja Kambi and also Amex in action AGM no postponed to next week Thursday kapi yemfa no na ensam didi ho more na ewo ho
are you surprised of the list of who
shadanya surprise na as a Frank Nelson dia na no so ya wote didi ho nkomo no na asa ayeme yi kakra
the whole thing is that there is an America say as a folk board no as it stands now Togo 69 stick and the 31 belong to others so at any point in time I call for me board other for me board no se ko ba se ba kritika se ye nto aba a shareholder is equal to 1 vote but what does it the ba se ye to aba na aba no ye to a all the 31 no a no vote 31 Togo afede e was 69 vote na say one the agencies no it was 69 votes and for that se base yeah for me board and I'm say overwhelming favorite na say commanding position no o pesa we board over board no so bia and over board no so bi se Togo free serve me we no ye adwuma
maybe bia you okay
the other boy e boa me dey na say me no etai e adwene ana metumi do ayo board this board was formed by solely Togo but what I say Togo and a former board no so ekobasa wa we me fan say who Frank Nelson say the at the third majority shareholder per house of standing no but ni shares ne kuta no insignificant to challenge Togo in any way that me can say fan say obia 31 obia to no 31 obia to Frank Nelson so omra board no so Togo 69 no over power no more than times 2 was that 31 is 62 or another 7 extra bia you know you know na a man of that commanding role no As you tell me, I made the Arsenal example. Say, Alicia Osmanov had the second highest majority shareholder after Stan Kroenke. But when it comes to Arsenal decision making or no, what it say? The only thing is that to have a bumpire say, now me one our club no over and flourish. But I'm just £2 now shares no, and quite emra home. The more we share like club no, cost no, value amount for be attractive and if I say oh no don't club no. The more and our shares no, and the more anything. It's what's not because all person will turn one shares now. So we turn 10 cities if it's my kwane bia the next I will turn 1,000 cities. So how our shares are identity. So you can be a shareholder, but not necessarily be the a board member. It's a list of man of only Arsenal board member, but we second majority shareholder after Stan Kroenke. And then at time a buy say one for board no na says na make us say if Togo wants Alaja can be Odote Dr. Jonathan Moklo to be on the board, nobody on a bit Masasano. Nobody. I saw no move free say said or do by you Alaja can be encahono. Ebia or special duty because the Alaja can be quiet. So with that, no, Alaji, I will not pick you as a board member. Instead, no, ebia more special duties are. Remember what me I Ediama has to folk. So I don't know the day. Obia no yedipa carefully chosen and selected by Togo Afede and or their back House of Folk board no so. And that is a new board that House of Folk ewo. When it comes to that shareholding, I don't know your politicians and manana. A supporter power. Of a supporter power, mempewe, you know, a taba form. What I say? A taba form. Everything as it stands now, that is what we have. Togo feels to say, now Tamaklo, the presence on the board, no,
One.
or the some experience with Ebuano. It is choosing him. Or free say, Obuti say, High Court Judge, no. Mr. that
Ivy
Hodmos,
yeah.
right? Being on the field, no, being on the board, no, Ebuano. Ebia in terms of legalities and that stuff of a funnel. Ofri say Honorable Vincent Odote, in most cases, he does most of the work at Togo as a Togo, you know. What are you about to be? What is it that Togo are instructing and say, you say? That is why I may not be a many as of folk supporters. And now you say, so also not Yampo Dote. Yampo Dote. Umpo Dote be at the catch of the own pep away. Because Dote, that as far as I know, he was not doing anything. And you took the instructions on it. But Togo, you're in it. And on the case here, all I say, or other businesses. And you know, on to me, MBA football in person, they be not to know yet. And definitely of our will be not yet at Yamano. That's why Odote was doing that work for him. It is a go for a dear term, and I'm busy and go for an empty as here. How the folks set up on it? Eh, Bimpa, and my boy, I'm not would have loved say, on obey in his own way. But I will not say implicit to by on to me yet. It's an event because I have a folk. This is in piano ever take ya to go after it. Any aware of it. So all what we hope for is the House of Folk supporters and football enthusiasts. No, the Empire board say this board over any pay woman and a panel can hold the any pay woman people of substance. Over any pa Ghana had the attitude with pa in their various endeavors. No, they've performed creditably. So to me, I can't boom. Not that collective effort. No, I raise House of Folk. I don't know the Togo area or House of Folk, and then my way in a Joto was say, over the team no, another level. And at the point in time, I would take us say, House of Folk, Abro, 3 points on the field, 3 points on the field. No, Not necessarily on here 3 points. No, I brought so HSA. House of folk want to do things, and the football has become business. It's a big business. If you know you're in the year, of you enjoying it. So what bro 3 points. And you say, some people to know 3 points. You hear me and say, me go na me shako we are the way forward. But they should plan well in such a way that so shako there's a lot more ahead of him as well. And then yes, things look bleak or House of folk in terms of home finances. And then so clear said the amount for person, but it's just a matter of time. Say if this board and all other organs put together no, should work and work well. Over all commitment in no time. Because the House of folk will be enjoying. That is why the supporters are very important in such development now. I don't know, many surprise, but then at any point in time, behind a set board, old members, no, I say be a car. It is all human. List about it. Toba Fede. On our duty, Miss Hayward Mills. Then you are talking about Nahotamaklo. This any only old board members are retaining woman. So you are talking about 4 out of 9 and all. Because some board members old no, Ebinum were not going to the meetings. They are not attending board meetings. Ebinum have to do with ill health. Apomudin Edesayino. Yes. Ebinum was just not interested.
I don't see a factor.
You see the point?
Okay.
So, Sakobasa, we evaluation. Now. Say, so report in the power, are they prepared to go ahead?
Okay.
I'm not going for the course of the club. Going forward now.
Me I share inclusions kakra be mu na ya ye name Stephen Kweku. Also Togo needs a board who can help him generate more revenue. Ne dia Stephen Kweku ede aba eno no abiem. Or say Honorable Vicenzo Odote has a rich marketing background and understands corporate governance issues. And to ojiri se no ka ho na ema na maintain no. Ansu Kobna, so what experience? Okay, Ansu this board will take us to promised land. Stephen, need the ABM and hey Stephen, what do you have for? And Onyame Akua yaw. Or say always be careful when you are happy and don't promise when you are happy. Okay, not just a bema house and so and shabo. You can't say I really like your show. Keep it up. The good work, more fire. Ike Junior and also Eddie and the T. Capi Yamra Nayamet was Nami Musao. New inclusions are to me Abemuno. Yanshe. For now, Yanya Delali Anku Ediama on the GM. Imagine that GM. And Professor Jimafino Abana. Yeah, Professor Jima Bedua Kosa. Good. On also Fino Aba. Mr. Kosa Jima so new. Okay. And can I she be so new? Yeah. Anna Papa Samuel Incomo. Wilfred Yakumo. Also new. These are new guys so far 5 out of 9. 4 old members. Good. And 5 new members. And you're talking about these guys. Uncle is a young and vibrant now or managing director now. Anopa. Now we were talking about this name Ashigbe Kenneth Ashigbe. Yeah, engineer. And the area of endeavor Nema Waye. And I think the audience relatively is young. I also will help. You are talking about Samuel Wilfred Yao Unkuno looks a bit old. But then maybe or you still experience in the system. Right, or that experience, or don't wait with the abua and the field, I think, or that financial field, no, that marketing background and that stuff. If it's needed, I think that he will be of help to support. We are talking about Professor Badu Akosa. I think this man, Ghana Health Services. I know him. I think an old boy from the college. If I should think, Professor Badu Akosa. Professor old boy, yes, College, and we know a lot of things. Also
in the political terrain, why even though I think he's a CPP man, but he has been doing a lot in the system at the point in time now on the head of that Ghana Health Service and that stuff, and I think he performed well. So these are men with a whole lot of respect in the society. So the here say areas of endeavor no. Between to be, and we are talking about House of Folk. I come back first one. Between I and team no direction. I'm a team no improving. Is what the House of Folk board is on by. But you move shape on mom direction. On mom that you know. Then for them to take off. Now the team between me.
That's it. What then what about? Sir.
Yes sir.
Kwaba.
You have a corner.
Radiatum. Aye. Say, easy. Na say we hear you say ke kwaro no na ja. Say
Bible be wana.
So na dey ja.
Ephesians 5:18.
Ephesians say
don't get drunk on alcohol. Which leads this. And cassette answer. Or Proverbs 21, mama. Proverbs 21.
But Tremon some you be free never been come.
The Proverbs 21, mama. They say Proverbs 21, mama. Over. Oh, there, my shot say to do Proverbs 21 now. Now, what woman is Timiakin kind. Me call or your pa. Na on say so be so live worship in kakre wura me
alcohol
and na say me ba no say me dey transition me transition from so me so ho na me di be wura what you say o say ensa dey of yes inside of for diffo a serious issue inside there of wine is a mocha. Yeah. Beer.
And then beer
okay,
whoever is led astray by them is not wise.
Bible enti Easter na ye be wure mu no.
Wine is a mocha.
Yensre mrantie ne mabawa no. Say omunkomo di.
Be am ya mrantie ne kokrafo no be kra we che mrantie no.
No be foka. Me ne wife no papa be foka. My wife no timodo. Oh, parents one side with one side. Say papa na mia. Ne da you mu nyina ne pant mu nyaju so.
Hey. Oh. I for different sabo.
To one wife prem no.
Azampa.
Azampa papa no wafo.
Oh.
Ana me twen bata me homo.
O twen papa no.
My wife bata. Obi o twa bi yan. You do your panic si pa na mo me tape am say.
Cause you dey agra obetimi afiegu.
Wa juso ko nyina.
Oh, tin sade.
Na taxi na so wow.
Seremo. Oh, yeah, Obama said do anim no. Bible no say one share you are not wise.
That's why I hear what kind of Bible one casem ever wada. Emphatic.
Ma ka ba so
one is a mocker and a beer is a brother. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise.
That's what man said do anymore.
That's it. Whoever is led astray.
Yeah.
That's what man no kakra.
Now ma SS o no anamuntu a.
Over if you saw astray no me hade.
Yes, so see a show near Kebi.
Oba utuma we kakra.
See a Kebi.
Do no mem no am kai so ba no.
So who break kra obetwa bi. Necessary.
The Proverbs 1 or say na ensa ye ofedifo. Ensa den ye entokapeni. Na obia otomu nitan no nim nyansa. Nyansa.
I don't know to muntin tan okay.
Casa. I'm fast ya to muntin tan ya.
I dey be also na drum now to know.
The one ta
drum now.
We keep ya no ma o ya ha.
Enye wonu ma.
Wonu na
asem no Bible no memfa bi nkan no manyi bi free mo. What does it? Memfa bi nkan no manyi bi free mo. I think I stand
because as some you can me in it ya o ka hwa hasa.
Say what am show.
Yeah, do say na bia.
E hwe me wono no hwe me. E hwe je ha.
What am do here do There they are, make cash with you.
I don't know, so
But it's a wise counsel now, the
Yes.
Easter, yeah, koi.
Nipa bi ayo ma dwe
Obu ha won twa Easter. Obu ha onum na de da nye.
Ajani gari kwa na bakoto a, no bakotia so.
Emu a wom. Aduane gari a wom.
Ai, unka kase wo.
Enti mo ma say Easter. Easter
No wom.
Mo de ba be ye badwuma no. Esere mo ba.
Because be as uncle for intiase.
Asem e simple. Intiase. No tweba so basa.
Good I know that.
Sir, yeah, to us na.
Me call your partner this
okay. To kind of so na.
The man come about Muraho.
Oba he na.
Yeah, na me IT guys near the Muraho no. And na me think say so live worship no. And I'm saying no.
Na be bia see how tell say how preach you ho. Ehia pa. Bia how tell say ya. Ya no preach you ho so. Some preach you ho. So me ho na ba na o kasa che obi e wo tie yen. Ntie apa ko ho.
Oh, the baby. Okay, so see you two about
so you go no. Say,
yeah, has just by the way, Yambra hearts in common also. Now you are back to common also. I think, sir, first thing here, Elvis Herman Hesse absence on the had to folk board. It's not so much of a surprise. The representative, once I know Panama can once them say, representatives of has former players, representatives of has supporters, you know. And our board no so ebeboa. But the direction of the club.
Old one na bi also. Sena na
old one no na Elvis.
Sena na Elvis also office no.
Yes, Elvis free so.
Okay.
Old player them not sure said that old one na bi also.
Na bi ni so. But this are run can call for say nke bi mra so.
I won't say has one penny for more top old players. I mean, we can even talk about Steven Appiah.
Yes. Obi to say Appiah can why you
want. It runs on say bet me akama unko amreku. These are people that so around that. Even Mohamed Polo. Intebia Polo is on the board for footballing reasons. Ebia asemesi kakra. Na you hear someone from the board to visit the team from the footballing background as a former player. He can relate to the players. On say of na bibi saa famu ankenye enye bad saa anke no so betimi de bi so nko aba be team no ama team ni nkunim die na eden akonanim, but it is not there. Me for the supporters no offer, I have my opinion when it comes to supporters eba board so supporters no krenya me anim offer both the circles and the chapters sama maka omuju media na omudi no injina abrane ntiema ebuoni ni dia esese de momo no ye si ni trase ofa obetimi aba ebusuam na wo na oyo ba panyini die kama amene papa eteki decision a eduru baby a okure so otenem se decision ni ba ne ye communicate a okure so otenem ba se wan ba obra yie na wan toto ni o ma yie a ebe da wo so oyo ba panyini. But if you hold decision here, no, you have to be taken. And that is what is happening to the Heart to Folk supporters group, no, and the Kotoko supporters group, no. Their mobilization, their impact, with team no so no form.
But to crowd they say much cho.
And no crowd on and so many boni ni the kakra. But if you want to be on the board, you should be a force or a body the organization cannot live without. They said, they almost say, Ekuono cannot live without them. But in practical, these clubs are basically living one way or the other without them. The last time said, Nana Kwame, Dankwa. And I'm in the interview. Nana Bisano. What has been the impact of Greater Accra Circles for Kotokoso? I see this season Kotokomba Accra into a formonia momo. But I would in command. When to me my specific functions or my play are added to as Anticorco IMC. Their mobilization is not the best. In Tiamat, the power not first near the tower, Machino. Adia chin, adia senino, and their coffin. And maybe I argue why Elvis is not on this board. The bottom line is the Jumedian Kase so di as has supporters penny no. A tosni a coffin.
No form.
Inti a Jumanes onion we and the man in focus or
Okay.
of an onion ye. Also a coffin. No moon pigeon. Obianka so munyebio. They are still doing sentence and has Babo Kumasi. Abbas Mutimi organizes supporters Kakra. Abbas was moving around calling on the supporters to come to the stadium and all that. But they can do better. Of a meeting, I ya change your more, you know. Oh, to the move focus over her. 2, Alaja Kambi not being on the board is not a surprise. Nyahuta Maklu is still on the board. Vincent Odote is still on the board. Alaja Kambi is not there. There was the need, said Togi. Ebe tie die na dodo na eden e ka no the kind of a year backlash akọ adie bia akan bi beye na wosoro pa adie bia hu say adie we de ebu ya no gusu no bon say nipakuo bia yire mu den just because the name Alhaji Akambi. 1 omoto abama etu ahene ebe NCC chairman. And a man tears that. So from that day, why is the Alhaji Akambi a free the LCC? So still, he was much closer to the team than the Tuahine. That was when they started having issues with Alhaji Akambi. And Alhaji Akambi, in an attempt to defend Eye Togwe, he ended up saying certain things. And in Sona for the past best 7 years, because of Tuahine. Ama Elvis I take you over. Still in Sona huna ba bedru baby of a drew time you should be a bit critical in your decision making. Into the uniform. Because Senka can be a board is what. I'm telling you, Senka, board in Habano can be gaining discussion more than the personalities even on the board. I said, Yahoni the Aqua and so or they were penny. Oh. O de no o tutu jagu o man panyin kura so ka na ade nkire no nti akwakọ en se ono na na tifie eduba na na timi ya ade bia won se me na ma minja no ma minja me na aha ma me na de ma minja no nti ase o ya ade bia ahomte kura na enko bi o ye otipe na ye ya se ne nka woni nipa ne betwe no o na ya o me na yinja no aha. And what's the idea? Vincent Odote has also been part of the discussions. But Odote DNA a bit light kakra. As a more kafra, I can be the fra Odote. Means one who sound common. Hardly now to so be a Odote unquesiwo. Lestin yomo Odote aye. But Alhaji Akambi is more involved in the day-to-day affairs of how to folks say, ya kaka can be pet as Odote in the twaso. It also Odote di imbe unse dan hu se nipakuo mienu miensa bia sore kasetia no mo but if was a Akambi ka bo se kasantia no ke be osoro pa one word the other no etitafo ni bebre hu ni se omni Akambi ni boso kakra ye ne wa na wa ya prekupe okoduru suru a aso yama through the NCC na Alhaji Akambi uduru suru now through the NCC okoduru suru a afi NCC for no ne ye mu manya ntokwa. That is where the Alhaji Akambi issue comes in. And to me, it was a right decision because Katogwe decided nipa miensano, Nyaho, Odote, and Akambi, esa ba board yiswa, kebe ensem bebre. So it makes a lot of sense. He can still play an important role for the majority shareholder and even for the club, but not necessarily having a position. Majority, not necessarily giving him a position. He can still handle some certain things be for the club. Now, come on your man down, for have to folk. But let's go to the names on the board. Names we should be named that should transform her to.
Fantastic.
They should transform her to folk. Menya Kwame has MD no. Oh, nipa be 4 na ijina ho bon komo kakra. He has ideas. Yeah, he has ideas, but has support no.
Okay.
Yes. But one thing people must understand on this board, near say, Obia dream to me, nyepe.
I know they said, yeah.
On say, Chroma, na dear Bakwan, high and no. Say on the penina meeting. Penny in terms of sikasem, in terms of if ye age mu, abrabo, any adeno. Maybe I wear a brand now. You're on the table to contribute. So when I'm ranting, any be a monim dienti or more ha, among common to
compromising be out.
Debbie. Or memoir who say, did ye been when you me muntin adima better home? Therefore, may ye did ye no wajuma. A two cast some no one is a when in Yansemono. And fab and swaba, he'll over bone some to crew. On answer committing Bakubi. Penny no da no. We are seeing some no kind of brand here Bakubo moon to crew near see a twaba. Your twaba na penny no. Team
flat.
Team complete. That's half a penny inje team into one and also done. Sem and if I say
you not about the other,
I say, Mono me frame some more. I say, Mo, and also you had an insane baby. Emrantini will be can and what no a shower them, no a church meeting, actual. But Emrantini will also. Obetro said there be opinion. Say no, error na you woman, the brenna you woman, ye need pentium one time, ni be more say, dear also no. Okay. Now in this heart of football, and I'm ranty, we am penny for. But Opia onim the value and tenacity to find so our discussions so onim say the all canon and the fielder 7 DNA right. They'll be outspoken. So as I say board ya has any in penny for who send ye on better Opia views. When it gets to the discussion board. In Pennyphone be who say, so Omu take certain decisions no much here. There will be other members that will speak against it at the board level. Or can we are on town ye pia the interest of the club in any this uncommon. That's how they are Mbaswa and in same because recently there was a board in Kumasi where we heard that people like Kofi Abanmo what OTT Kofi church and also ya done in same baby. Cause who ska Kofi so na de kakra. Enti wa he abun na board ne mu ache. Yes you camp we nie. And a disadvantage for us near say. On say kot ye no. One body na appointed. Oh. Into te da ya be to aso ye adwuma no. But in the heart to focus the appointing hands na ya etogwe. So nipa no so he no ntimi ni togwe battle a obetia da hom bakra biem. Into unya nipa na contribution no yes sir. There are advantages and disadvantages. So what I'm trying to say is that they must learn to live together for the interest of the club. They must accept that there will be issues they will agree to disagree. They'll agree, you may be, disagree, one you may be. But at the end of the day, as some focus, they hard to focus. Good. At the end of the day, very possible someone now this scare. But yen na ya de akabo no nti anko ya ya bebo yen na echi abom no nti amfa no wu sika de but someone might speak against your direction despite who now this can eba no. Also possible say bia of how this can beba. But I see a 3-man committee me one captain. What are this can eba but anko ya e bebo yen na dia fra. Nti who ka say I am first scanning to we make say debut o. E wom say wu sika na dia ba de but ade we the to eden emboa. And Kasa just because I will see Clementino, I say would the 100%. These are issues that can bring down the heart to football. But in terms of our personalities and aspect of life, say, feel the whole door companies here, knowledge and proper contribution. Say in the partner table, so make proper contribution from maybe from the corporate field where they buy. From the finance field where they ba, ebia from the footballing field where they ba, from the event field where the bano over. I'm telling you that this is one of the best. I bet me there. Asesa ni omapa nti yembo mabaso.
Okay.
Yembo Togo afeda abaso.
Okay.
The most important thing is how it can work when it gets to the practical level. But on paper, this is good. This is super.
Mumiamra yeba abehwe releaser Safety and Security Committee of Ghana Football Association ede abedan ne yeba bedi ho komo na mum Stephen Kweku ebusa or say what is the duty of a board? Tino, please educate me. Inti Stephen Mijidi say or say the duty of the board is to promote the interest of the shareholders and the group by overseeing the administration and proper organization of operations. Inti say duty of the board no and yede amawo no. They are there to promote the interest of the shareholders and the group by overseeing the administration and proper organization of operations. T. Stephen, me just say we okay now. Yam right. Na yabakoyenim na yabahwe we na make out say OP war papers. Bomodin na ko 3D war papers a omode aba. Yawo bedside lamps ewo ring light. So and a blind curtains and so honomo efe papa plastic wardrobe, center carpet, your air diffusers and also flowers and a wall clock, water fountain and a dog game and also a winano a OP wallpapers and a day abba chrome hadie or doom PZ or inside Nanako Siajama building name first floor and wall next to Hello FM building and I just say walk ako druno so now more walk on the barrier hona opposite Chronom Market first floor and also Obeko 0540 353 750 0540 353 750. Yankwe na yere Dr. Amuzu. You say Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Yes, we hear Amuzu K Herbal Mr. Also no, baby e du akoduro no. Amuzu K na ebeboa wo. Monso a muyem take kamo na chese bom krrr boso mi wabu nsa obi ye hunu wontwe mu a wo pe Amuzu K Herbal Mr. Mo amoko for Amuzu garlic bitters no. Muntie ni ye bomoden emma moja no eflo ewo nipadua ne mu. Eno achi obehia Amuzu P Herbal Mr. Hono mina ye ogove na afia hontutuo no so ne ho agemu a waduro eye Amuzu P Herbal Mr. Ena nkwakra mu no Amuzu Herbal Mr. ne de aduane aba wo se me kon no manimu ntoso nti ma memfa kire wo se de na se bedo obedi kan memfa kakra nkogu fom sane betimati bia di a brai ahwe abeto mu ntentan nti wo hia Amuzu Herbal Mr. na wo dia fa appetite kama typhoid no so itu ase ye kota fun hia so Amuzu Junction 0247 776743 0247 776743 memfa perfect na yenko part 2 perfect de ukọ na so ye ya o ma ho fe ne dead pepepepepepe se de nyame si bo wo no unse nwa na ye die ni nyama nyina no pimple no oba ebu ni nsan ho nyama nyina me animu ye sabe prekese ukọ ho no mu a be mu oni mo to so no me asa akra foforo no stretch mask no be yi afri ni pedua no na afi shot ade a watumi abiebie wo am kakra na enso ebe ne be ko tattoo no wo so wo mpebiem akra no ni nyina no ebe free ni pedua no ho na wonya hips wo de sha jeans na gina mu fa dumu a ene se mu gina so watum say yes kan ni twiri mu sa na flat tummy we fo no so aye flat wo de sha ade a adam kama sa adwuma de nyina no sunsan so bo ne bia ne atwire ebo no so wo fom nti yenko usu akwaje park sita house first floor takrade for ne Ketan Johnson Episode Lodge Hotel and Bushen Abraham Johnson 0553 312911 0553 312911 na amanyema etumi aye kama na momiemra na yenhwe release Safety and Security Committee of the Ghana Football Association Eddie Abba almost say recent violence and misconduct eba ewe Ghana football mono nyadia especially week 23 this is no almost say it is unacceptable na enye unsportsman like and just nyadia also yes so cry especially obi the especially ba na just say was cited the CA against Kotoko any Nations FC on last Sunday na no na omuchemu dia na just officials a omugina mo no na amane de omuhunu bi yie pa omuchere referee James Taylor na akwasibrobe Roland Adi omo nyina no eya bisu omo e Baba Yara Sports Stadium enunti omuchemu dia na just safety and security committee no e bomodin akai se yes sanya mane nyina nya de a ombe so bi mu a emwa ema ye football no enkoso omojai e de ahye Kumase Regional Police Command ensa na omonso eso asem no so far nipa enai de suspect enai ena omatumi afre omo atoto omo anu a mo maka no so omo koboa ama yetumi afre omo na yatoto omo ano omo wie no ena omo se football club ne nkai ne nyina no obi anya na adwen se bema ni die aba ye football no mu a wei ene enkrato omo de amaye ne DCOP Lydia Donko yes chairperson GFA Safety and Security Committee ena nensa ehye ase nti captain ento aswe
sometimes I ask myself say sir body were resisting omo ho na do they work
nti mumehwe de sisi na born again ne mo inside ho no aha ye hwe future stars de Kotoko de ni nyina mo mfa so bra ye kwe anim ya
you see we are people are normally you're reactive instead of being proactive. You see, yes, and upon me can on your pass it. Why are this time as a more issue statement? Every cancer myself say is the body that functions well. You want us with me? To you, I don't think it functions well like that. I don't think because I see a shot saying it. But I said, say a bat at the big stadium now. That's where they act to. Because how many times the incidents is we offer? What does all your commentator? Opposing na ke okwa uhu bebre. How many times na you? But I don't know put keep deaf ear all this while. So as I look at Kotoko supporters, some as I look at Kotoko supporters, action no. And I push almost say as I'm reacting at this statement ba. And me I be asking myself that question.
I be
asking myself a lot of questions. Some referees are suffer or various lot of venues nobody cares. But the security and whatever you know you see a football in the who say football emrano e kati across o. And you Kumasi need different laws as against that of me example. Me can say that here. Samates. Me can say omo yes about me the example. The laws are a prevail of Kumasi no. That damn law must prevail in Doma. It must prevail in Brekum.
Where Kumasi?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I say Kotoko Sunti.
No, but from this video, that's the last person they should even think of going after a Chumo. Because clearly to so no mom ne koya. No,
Chum there almost because almost free so almost Chuma or koya no. According to source no. Chum admitted that say when it comes to Kotoko security
Dano.
Yes,
or a part and that's what Dano.
Yes.
Okay, so Dano there any on crop for where you say.
Okay.
And I know say so
no share because no involved but video yes. I say on na coming your good.
Oh, just pania or Herman Koda and Kano.
I say we no clearly to na etwe. Baba dey.
Yes.
Separating
Yes. Penny or Herman Koda.
I know who's where you na fro no ja on sa call.
Good.
The
other one no so no.
So what the captain can e bia na.
I just say we Baba fro no sa call. So watch clearly. Who's was sa call so on the second class so the next person mo or chine dey.
And you know so one fan crofo na ma.
Then
who
also chin free or no?
Yes.
Once we piano free her.
Yeah.
Now he moves back
to another person.
So who run the commentary? You know, me say I saw no match. Oro was not the financial because
okay.
One yes I didn't. But once say if indeed who know that yeah.
Ababua ma yenya nkae no.
Who know betu aboa, unim wo, betu identify wo. So if police or share video no say this guy this guy, you know, because we down until you know that person.
Clearly, who saw Osani police in any, you know.
No, he was not involved. So, not all yet. But I mean, my question still remains to say, Yawo Chumusu Nipana say on Crawford, almost again, you're very bad over various venues. Of various venues. How many times you say, Yama Stadium be temporary closure? You don't know you're there to say, yes, temporary closure, you have you could have 1 month, 2 months, no, without taking any serious measures to make sure that they easy. Now, say a quick game, we're supposed to have enough military or enough security personnel. Why do you leave it in the hands of the home team? I'm telling you, I've been part of a third division team. The third division team failed to say.
We'll see a idea. Future Savudu comedian.
What I said? That team failed to say, me call away.
Savudu. Okay.
Me call away.
So he's secure on your secure referee, but secure referee now other ones me call.
Masa.
Line no so no.
Akwa na nwan nsa say play with no. So edofa say ya de ndenye niye. Say no de be ya che am ya the statement aba na ni party na konyom fa faso bia amaso. Make sure say proper things are done. Over I don't think you go the Premier League on very stadium no. Any in a perimeter. But supporters no, they don't jump to the pitch and they be move very pitch. So be right there no. What's that question? In the Premier League I hear no. Almost about no fence in a perimeter. Who's that in New York? Fanfield the example. And that's other stadium. But the supporters almost jump to the pitch to misbehave. I don't know who says he will be a steward or a juma. But fan coach any. Now or share crowd no. Now a binum I edit also insider or won't do with the crowd. Ya no koke better is gani ho. But you got here a lot of name bia em fan for football. The better is gani ho. By name I says name football ni attractive many people person this gathering. Of what I say. When you never nipa abe person this gathering. So can spend the sika na fa say yes anema we. By better is gani ho. By the first can come microphobia no mun nipa be atam there. E be twes kada man nipa mo yes ade no. It's week in, week out, such an course. But because nobody cares, no, and I generated to the level because the comment about out, even the commenter, Safu Janfi, and make key on a reply. Actually, say, Sanyo no Kwana Beya, the supporters, Sergeant Baby Rome said no, that we will start misbehave, or by us person, we will not allow a month from your way. Because say can so that game there wasn't a lot of incidences na merit this year no. What I say? There wasn't incidents that merit this year no. Because I say you me. And it looks as Obianka home. So if that's the case, I send him home to play. So I'll find my way. And I'm say yes, I don't you know. As for first division, the future for the and so many times. There almost every week there are incidents like this of first division. Because it doesn't look like say any part care more a lot at the first division. Over Anamekano at the point in time, Kinfesta went to Babiani. Senya you know what TV no ha ka be trouble na anim. Kataminyaye from Babiani. Alhaji Gruza was attacked. And at the end of the day, nobody cares. On our way coming, I don't know you more cares. And I like to say, no, I was born home at Brankesi. I remember Fred, Mr. Kessimano. To be in front of a Fred, director. And to a large person who Kasa. Even before Kim Face Abeko Efino, not like I catch Mr. Kessi. Say, or person born home or Brankesi. On the swap park is over how popular open. And also allergy. Oh, they say, Mintiming Cassa Debbie. A quanda at any point in time, over Biano. Now, secure that, secure honor in a car from the Yanibao because of never CNT. You seek your and sign alleged airfare DOL at that time. Don't know I just forgotten the chairman at that time. And I give that follow the letter. So the next week, the following week, Kivesa home. Yes, you're moving from Kumasi, Baba sponsor you to Abrankesi. Now, brother, go start for Bano. Now, Oba to say, Oba who says Kivesa ko Abrankesi. So ask yourself, Omo no day, the police officers from Western region, Oba Lodom over by Van Ma. And Kako Body, I think I normally study in intensity, but I didn't think I study no because now Oba who said, you see your first one no. Abrankesi de dan we wait to see you. E do mo ba obedu gate no. That time na Kivesa and so I call afre say that police eba no omu jurisdiction any ha. All from Western region they cannot come to Ashanti region too. You know your mom order so mo return it. Because Kivesa koye arrangement for the police order. And I'm telling you at that time say if home team are all if you are supposed to bring 10 police officers, we are not going to bring that 10 police officers. Because if you say, I see a points, they are the best. Instead of that 10, we brought about 3. Baba Kano, pretty much say, oh, but the 10 out of the 20, I never. So the waka.
Time one out of 3.
Do I was a bad tribune no more. I do a crowd way about bills bedding at me. It is because, or because I am BB no, but I feel no anya she will. It must be the same. At the see, I don't know. That I remember very well in that game, which is the Gold Stars, our team. Almost team, I'm not even giving us a total papa. But now, so, at yes, oh, Sabaya, because Gold Stars are one for supporters at that time. First, we started making on supporters, but it is a Matias Kim Fesa and said, Benjamin Condidim. And even, oh, my test and house of one on one, and just so much as I don't give us a arrangement too. But they were not playing at their level. And eventually it was 1-0. Kivesa effort that win. But some of those starts in 24, I'm saying this because say we are third division in the air of at any point in time, who quite we are. What brought Bosch in Yaminsem? Because third division, what they they seem not to care about what happens.
Mate,
Kivesa call say your baby. Radiname. Come and see beating. And you know, a common thing. And this security and all this war about do they care? I didn't almost like a normal and yet I did be as only and I make no. But this is now we are a more football a corner and will be to us in the ticket better. But then I need to say, Says can obey you the head for on fine yes I do. What voice, sir?
Mamra wait na video na hwe no yes we no future stars de no na ye fan to just omo a charge malam ya wo ye head coach edema wo mu one assistant and team manager say alleged assault on the referee nti Ghana Football Association omo edia omo de abeto aso no
Samen Bob voice be mama na.
Okay.
Samen Bob voice.
We hear ebra na
me hear voice. Me we are na me dey remember way so.
Okay.
I won't take it out.
Matthias.
Me have time because I also have questions. Didn't you know? Yeah, charge clubs yeah publish yeah. There's a publication. MLB here. Now then a referee di born ye na yeah punishing as yeah punishing as them. Yes, I'll come to that. Yeah, I'll come to that. Me na it me lead to this.
Okay.
Because I have say yen tip the punishment of referees. They bet me at Tony Pabi trips a referee no di boni we are yenyere she. And if I want to say we that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll come to that. But some bomb bob.
I mean quit here.
Yeah.
Me da woman se papa ampanyi akwasi apia de wo yeden ya na chese ono woni ano de meka no wo ye ntin coach no ba ya kasa ba na me busa se coach ben pa na betun abehwe team ya mame pia boni din panyi ba ko on kran din team manager wo boni din panyi ba ko nso boni din kire me yes ne yem pe no mame oba ka chance wo ra mabusa mu a wo na betun abeye me team no nti me mo aba no aba abeyama na me ka chance onti me de ma me pet yes and no me so mra me ye tie ono so oba ye ka say administrator ba ko ho no ye form deputy general secretary wo DFA na ɔwɔ ha sei ɔwɔ kɔtɔkɔ administrate Mr. Dasobre ɛnam sɛ ne ɛfɔ ɔno nso ɔno nso bɛka ho nti Kofi maame hunu no no ɔno nso bɛka ho na kontompo deɛ sɛ ɔn deɛ ɔno nso kyade a yɛ so ɔno nso bɛka ho na ɔmɛso sɛdeɛ bɛ sɛ yɛka nnipa no bɔɔ mu no nhyehyɛ a mede yɛ ne sɛ coach no ɔmɛ players de abɔ adeɛ no ɛka kyerɛ sɛ wɔno a wɔnhwɛ players a bɛtumi abɔ team na akwasi apɛ anyɛ technical director wɔka ɔno nso advice ne yɛhu sampa ɛno ɛbɛyɛ kama mpa nanso wɔma no freedom na ɔde bɛtu so wɔno a ne players no meka kyerɛ sɛ so ɔno afa players no ɔbɔ no anyɛ yie a ne mayi no di fa yi so no wɔtetuom yie no ɔmobɔ a sɛ mfie aduonu koraa na ɔte ho no wɔbɔ na meka kyerɛ akwasi sɛ wode ɔni baabi akɔ team no me na ɔde anti wobɛhwɛ sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ yie
sɛ wobɛde nka baabi a wɔpɛ no baa megyere sɛ mekora menye ne anwene video yi ho anaasɛ audio yi ho but mahunu sɛ ne hyɛ ho ampa wo sɛdeɛ ɔkae no da bi no sɛ ɔno a fa ne players na nkɔ yi a ne mayi no di sɛ ɛnyɛ hɔ a
repeat encore beba repeat encore beba yes
akwasi ɔno nso bɛka ho nti Kofi maame hunu no no ɔno nso bɛka ho na kontompo deɛ sɛ ɔn deɛ ɔno nso kyade a yɛ so ɔno nso bɛka ho na ɔmɛso sɛdeɛ bɛ sɛ yɛka nnipa no bɔɔ mu no nhyehyɛ a mede yɛ ne sɛ coach no ɔmɛ players de abɔ adeɛ no ɛka kyerɛ sɛ wɔno a wɔnhwɛ players a bɛtumi abɔ team na akwasi apɛ anyɛ technical director wɔka ɔno nso advice ne yɛhu sampa ɛno ɛbɛyɛ kama mpa nanso wɔma no freedom na ɔde bɛtu so wɔno a ne players no meka kyerɛ sɛ so ɔno afa players no ɔbɔ no anyɛ yie a ne mayi no di fa yi so no wɔtetuom yie no ɔmobɔ a sɛ mfie aduonu koraa na ɔte ho no wɔbɔ na meka kyerɛ akwasi sɛ wode ɔni baabi akɔ team no me na ɔde anti wobɛhwɛ sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ so wɔno a ne players no ɔno nso advice ne yɛhu sampa ɛno ɛbɛyɛ kama mpa nanso wɔma no freedom na ɔde bɛtu so wɔno a ne players no meka kyerɛ sɛ so ɔno afa players no ɔbɔ no anyɛ yie a ne mayi no di fa yi so no wɔtetuom yie no ɔmobɔ a sɛ mfie aduonu koraa na ɔte ho no wɔbɔ na meka kyerɛ akwasi ne players no
same yɛnya wie
sɛ so ɔno afa players no ɔbɔ no anyɛ yie a ne mayi no di fa yi so no wɔtetuom yie no ɔmobɔ a sɛ mfie aduonu koraa na ɔte ho no
sɛ
anye yie a ɛbɛyi wadi wafa wo players yɛbɛma freedom na fafa wo players na sɛ anye yie a ɛbɛyi wadi
voice no ɛwɔ wei baabi na ɔmo yɛtwa ma but baabi nso wɔ hɔ a yɛ sɛ ɔno ara nso gye to no sɛ ɔmo rebid nti rebid nso deɛ woyɛ a sɛ ɛbɛtake time ɛnyɛ sɛ deɛ yɛhu ni nti wei nyinaa ka ho
rebid nyɛ lose 4 matches to us
rebid adeɛ deɛ a sɛ possible sɛ bɛsi ne yɛ high
rebid nkyerɛ sɛ lose 4 matches to us ebi si wɔ kɔtɔkɔ etwam mfie du asɛm ɛne ɛka na ansa na mahyɛ me nkɔmmɔ no ase no ma menkansi so dua sɛ obiara ni hɔ a ɔreka sɛ yɛmpam coach ogum ne yɛ a but deɛ ɛka ne yɛ sɛ mmɔdemmɔ ne nsesa ɔfa deɛ ɛka ne yɛ sɛ mmɔdemmɔ no ɛnsesa ɛnyɛ nsesa ɛnsesa anim yɛ a from the next Asante Kotoko match we should see changes in results
players we hu saa deɛ no
Nations want to players bang over. Nations want to players bang. If it's about time, Mengo joining Nations this season, yeah. So last season Johnson Smith and the free Division 1 by. Johnson Smith the mobile. Omoja close to 16 players fine, including Richardson and no another captain. Na Malika ko wani team no. Omoja about 16 players fine.
So aka omu nyina send no mu nyina fro.
Asena no call Lagos Cities. Oko join the park with Fabio Lagos Cities. He was the captain of
Tawa no more ina me kai pa.
Omu abro system kra. Because omu say bi mo nya fit for the Premier League competition. If you are talking about coaches making move this season, offer. Nurundin Adama. Or Samates. And yet this season yan oko. Coach Nuru, this season yan oko Samates. Last season, Samates now 46 points. Just 1 point off relegation. Or transform a team to a team that is on top of the Premier League only got 10 points. and mama nations kasi mingle this season yan oko enti kwan na watara aba na nsen ya on to play or adwuma enti at what point nye be duru say coach lusu 4 matches twice na o ka kire coach say coach hey sisem na page amodem ba wo pe coach asem
mudi kaka se supporters nya ukra de bia na won so onko for back wako nti mo man break akra se for back was start about 2 e de aka ho se dem bi no wonye
over won wako school na won mu die o nipa ne betimi atufufo but de wo beka over what hey wo betimi atufu ba wo de open na beka de wo gidi se ye na beka won't be can't just supporters so for back to akobo for back well lose ntin ye mfa nko supporters no you can't make that statement asema here Kenya na say there are problems e wa Asante Kotoko ebi outside a year Kotoko coaching side but there can see ani 4 matches are coach ending kunim there can see ani say after see a call break first round by tie matches no Kotoko abo Karela olusu 2-0 FA Cup Kotoko free Kotoko bo insuatre J Kufo Cup no share no 2-1 Kotoko elusu Lions 1-0 na Kotoko ebe share Gold Stars 1-0 ana ko lusu Karela 1-0 ana Osabe lusu Accra Lions 3-2 wako lusu Adriana 2-1 lose and Wasabe lusu Nations 1-0 Timati say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 matches no coach na lusu 5 komo aye di nyina ani se me de asek be ka ho a na nkomo no e kosoro si eyi nso atre na e J-Kufo Cup ni free ma it means that FA Cup and League coach Oguma win 1 out of 7 ofa enso ani your coaches get to be o menya akwanya awo Kotoko after this kind of results etimi ato adwuma no so unya akwanya no
sisi wa
enti se wanya akwanya no bi ka kire o se coach akwanya foforo na wanya no make sure say next match obema nsese yesi a enye time enye no kure trodo no ka kire o the truth is no fan of Kotoko is happy with the results therefore there should be changes and changes at the moment we are talking about technical changes and technical changes no one a head coach
adana be story maker so can say so what that sorry ya what that so Kotoko coach no fa se dem nyame
exactly
na ene de u dina say so onko ya on se sanye ma na mu de na say nke nyina onko ya onfa ya na say
from the beginning men can say empam no I think just enno ana enno achikra I was saying it men can say empam no but me say traditionally Kotoko coach lose 4 matches like empam
okay
but for the first time no penifo won say you move from tradition me and tribe before from and untina in the middle of the season Ogum lose 3 matches IFC ni gira na chi o man pam no ye ref said this season Ogum lose 3 matches at also Ogum lose dreams Samates and in so 3 matches we were still campaigning say coach no ye man time that time there no be anka say time coach no but say yes say so ko lose 5th match twaso a ebe ye din so obi be defend o
if my tax na so de mari man use dey say be ye din o be chemu
no for one ni bo ke tika bo ni anya den
fosuji abo
e intro lose say
I don't know ko yera da na mo sa de come na we mo ne nka be hwe
mo ko se o afa be chem no bi anka say Ogum ko se be chem ya se kona men san ko lose afa bomodi na ko bo draw against be chem na be se nsu atre na turn things around
okay onya fair EDIP a
of onya fair dey ofa fair ne dey
hey fair officiating say no so hia o say bi na kosi do
you be call for justice you be call for fair officiating nyame adom ball no ebe TV so referee no to papa so bia dey ebe hu be dru be bia money bi wa referee ne dey nkra enye yie yente papa rade Kotoko ball nations wie ya Kotoko chita for names referee we see a kakra but no redeem boys na penalty o. Kotoko chita for that. We are not calling for 10-0. Nobody is telling Ogum to win by 15 but no. Se me trase. Ebra Zebo ye kotoko adwuma. And I'm criticizing Zebo said Debbie Zebo ye below the standard.
You lose 3 matches into us.
Now me criticizing Zebo. Ne no Ogumba no lose 4 hours member abaso. Last season, the entire season in 34 matches, Asante Kotoko lose 8 matches. This season, Kotoko lose 9 matches. And come on in your baby. Last season, Abdullah Ghazali, after so take you over from Zebu. Yes, money, nye, Mimi Kebi, Messi nye. So Ghazali and Twasu. Orlando Wellington way. No, you got assistant coach. Obi and Penny didn't create here because only Ghazali is so my nyadie. Oma tena baba about 4 matches draw at Twaso. And they should not come anywhere close to being appointed as the main head coach of Kotoko. No people draw 4 to us, not me criticize it. No be lose 4 to us, I was young canning.
Daniel, Nana Bodu say, tell Obed that was the appointment way ahead of Ogum. Nations were among the few teams that started with preseason so early. Let's admit that the time IMC was commissioned, most clubs has finished with their recruitment. Hence, Kotoko didn't get most of the team plan. Yeah, A option. Let's be circumspect. Things will improve soon. Don't create the impression as if no one's know what it's doing, okay? And yeah, the message, Nana.
The starting season, you must be can point blank say, Coach Ogum, Obe hit the ground running after match day 10. We had people insulting us. Me, Kotoko matches on board preseason in about open my Kotoko Park Academy. And me ba, I give you my honest opinion. What I'm saying at the moment, you know, you say Kotoko 4 matches to us now on share. Near catch the head coach says Sanyoma. Ne born any day. And now you can't catch a coach and say 4 and 2 and 5 ana.
If you are based on the message here by any Omo Kasane, yes, I am far.
Yen 2 so sa. Na enya 5 matches.
I'm far.
Na nko 6.
But Asante some near cano 4-5 matches are no you never tell. Possible was it supposed to be 18 points?
4 matches.
Yeah.
12 points.
Yes, 12.
Who was 0?
Serious.
League in the second round, a possible 18. But go 3.
And now me come by. Yes. Out of 18 no manya say 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Debbie. I know it.
Ya boy basua ain't me ye. 6 no. And then I miss her can't call for say FA Cup so Kotoko free mo. And no so ye ko break here then. E ba ye ya odi no ka ho a. It means 7 matches Kotoko lose 6. And you Ogum pressure na eba no. And started just because of the last 4 matches no. The FA Cup exit. Obi anka Heart of Lion say Kotoko ye nya abotre. And I could come share baby and go stars. Then if ka draw be create PM or her, the conversation would have been different. But Kotoko against Accra Lions. Ye nyina ejitum say omo ball Kotoko ye. Goal scoring is not improving. Because only Accra Lions on Kwana Kotoko actually 2 goals. Ewa baba. Dia Kenya na matches na. Ida say Kotoko baba o she go and now we 1. Something must change. And if anything will change, nipa eleko akoto ne ponano head coach.
I mean
ye nim say Ogum yade. Of enya sa enkoko. Enya sa enka recommendation mbam free akwasi apia ho. Recommendation mbam free team manager ho. Recommendation emba and free even people in the FA. Say this is the man for the job. We believe in him. But Ogum na ye ji ni di ye no. on lose 4 matches in Twaso, ain't ye can't rest how Gumna, ye didn't say on sorry a day, Embra.
Message me new man, we also be as an answer, say, on coming in I ogum, but and the squatting say if Kotoko didn't get the players he wanted, why did he sack those players that were available last season from from Bridgewater, New Jersey, and the free air bar and optimistic Yusuf Seidu also Kotoko started preseason ahead of many clubs and on the Union kind of Kaipa Kotoko radio Musimuntem, so it's not true that Kotoko started preseason late. Okay, Nedian, and why didn't the FA people appoint them to okay? Yeah, auntie, say, packet of social men also lines now.
Nyamiadum. Kotoko after playing nations. Now what you win Kotoko and Bobo. The whole of this week. There's no official match.
I know about
there's no official match for Kotoko. Weekend a FA Cup near the clubs neighbor. Next Kotoko ball Sunday when another Sunday 1 week break. But say 1 week break no the next match Saturday. So Ogun were close to 12 days to work with the players, prepare them, and at least go and get a draw against Bichim. I'm not sure so Ubi can we are. What Chichira dear super Coach Ogun Kum.
As I'm corner na Mr. Francis appear Kenin Town UK was say even Menja is not happy with the results umpo. Tibia Hodi and Kasamu ba onu so figiri say results we there. Nya dia mention any beje.
Results we there.
Cause me butimi ka say me kotoko nkwa na e ha me ya. Results say see a. E de ne ya obeti bi.
Me say. Sometimes let's be fair to ourselves. Oh. Zebu bai. Okay. We compared Zebu with standard that Ogum Jato. It was that Ogum and Okoshe Diana. It was that Ogum Okoshe Wafa. On the Brekum Chelsea, Bono about draw. Into the following season, Zebu, Ed Kotko Doma, Akran Obo 0-0, said debut, but Akuno Hono, or the Eden, or the Eshe. And the man, you're my year, Dema Zebu. So if Ogum comes back, Onya a slow start, not 10 things around. Now I feel the Kotko that second position. You only say Kakani Jana Eden, Aso.
Oh, Mr. Bernard Bremponia, me bafacha me na. O message no fa so me be kai me no me ka say me ba ko bi ma no. En me kra me ka say me bo so say o ka sa de na say obed. We no kra we. O say na say yinku asem na wo ken o say ananyo no a. O kra de nyo no ampo. Nti me nim ba bia na do medical so akan. Messages ni bi so fresh so na ba.
Adwuma mu no. Ya cheche obi ade na adwuma. Of our host. Obi wo MCR ono na de pictures nya de beto so. Ye kan nyina abom na mass sports ne konanim. But the brave ba na yesi de bi de ekọ TV ne so no. So of akra kasa na de ato siasia so a ye wia ye obi ebebo didi. Ananya sa na adwuma ne te.
Yeah.
Omsi nyina ye adwuma ne ye ka abom ma akosoro. But of yesi obi de ye TV so. Onfa we into so onfa we to so. So obede kasa. No the top captain. I be omiamia ne phone so a. Ye wia ono ne ebekọ akọ
yeah. Okay. I mean, also
so we are saying that things, not everything is right with Asante Kotoko. But at the moment, we are discussing Kotoko 4 matches on team and we are telling the head coach, say, okay, if he's lucky enough to continue working as at Asante Kotoko as the head coach, and all massa luck then running out.
Okay.
On but draw.
Matia.
Avoid a defeat in his next match.
Bernard Obremponya meba okay, but that's why I was say in Bechem United we trust. Ne de no Percy.
If you are a Kotoko fan.
What are a Kotoko fan?
No, a Kotoko fan.
Sir.
If you are a Kotoko fan, you don't pray say Tim Ninko Luzu.
A business how you know, sir. Minimum can like. Yeah, what do yes. Yes. Most Kotoko supporters are quiet about Ogum sack because the person who I don't know, yeah, now but so. Now we didn't see I made them at my okay. Into 0536 161 607 0536 178 883 na kyese no so etumi aboa my own asuo jebi asuo meto nka che osu obed jaisa okay me ba cho radio set no wasro
hello
ya minia
atandika che
aha
ya friend Capito
kapi yankoi
me ga free fantastic in mind that take organizer me check out of from penny for me share me ko to do from adie bia aye chew amatum ne ko from bia me share omo from ne se from ye for alert amai ye share mo a ye mu ya ko to ko be ni bia ye share mo so let's not in there in le be di tim lati adin pa bo ka cha ta tim lati an ya kwa ko be tim ni se free be chem ma tin le ko to ko be ni ya ko to pa me da se
minia yemfa fofra hello good evening what me enyina so 0536 161 607 0536 178 883 hello good evening hello want me hello minia
Emajano me
mejoso
obibini takini efraso na mutu akopra mekatay
yo obibini
nyami sao ba na mi cha Dr. Matthew Soku Pempe energy minister kaka me kanite ogum die awo tie manako because one na wo bono come here say I think this interview one part say but you see player way what is what I say on trenching you will play a war but you about that thing it's media master you ogum dia on power manako you go coach football that's it
Mr. Medase minia yentwa so hello good evening
fine evening on part your friend me kwaku me kasa free aka of anko
kwaku wadaroma ma no so kaka ho na yenko
kasa mpesa me kan say otoko team no boy can abo team no omo fi susa let's na ye use no omo form because if you please can say omo do so omo yen so ne so na yen papa pen wura team otoko let's na wo no mu gu anima
okay mate ne de say omo fi susa hello good evening
good evening
mini abajo we didn't say
kasa friend
nana wadaroma jo mayenti we
mini ano me fremo a we dia mon kabi ensembe gbe na SCC wo football mo a dampare watna wa antimi anka ho ase na yes enya okekaya anu abefa kotoko de na be dia amanfo ye be time the papa
mama nko hobia na ofri kotoko de na obako ba bia nti wo de say yemfa ne safi no ma chase ti obako ba bia why
say de di kai wa anya udi obi die betwe obi ka
na je ade no obi na wie bia ye chase free ba bi na akwi ba bi nti wo ma chase ye hwe se obako ba bia
yo ana etoso mienu no coach Odum de no 1996 1995
good
95 to 96 na Bayern Munich omu lusu matches pa after Kaiser Beckenbauer of players ni na de tu omu anim say baby omu da no relegation it is the players na nyire wo omu ho a na coach nkwa na be pack wo players no ye be pack wo so it is obi anu obi wa tamo a on bearing side differences no
good
mini awo ka ye na wo try na Bayern a winning matches ato aso
ene so ogum ka bio ene so ogum ka bia nyama betani o
players no wo mo kasa kire wo mo so mo so ene odum kwa na be sakre no wo mo so ya e betina sakidi ebi mo de bo nya fe
me da se minia mania bi mrana ono so boka hello good evening
hello
bacho udino
me ofa ya me kasa si tamale
ofa wadaroma tamale fo ye de
ebi ahun ye pa ebi an
ti sabre abo ekobo no se atoma na nda so ginam
oh is that atol kasa ba so no ye
asamon kafra
me masam no semse ko any operations some operations
yeah
now operation for na den kuma se so mu kuma na what side the outside ni 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 na je kuma wo mu yo majuma no operation from there no yen small me no so mo hwe no mo ka be so ye se do be 3 million
okay
me se ko se do be for
kafra tima de open na appoint me oni hwe bende why
the operation
point mum point because ufie de at least so won ye den
buko asala mu komini
yes
most of the market na if you know say operation mu mo na eno mu so de operation for say mo no just no me akwaje mu no so
Matia mini afa chemi na yenkofa kasebo no emfa emrem echena eye yawoda adum bidum ye ne a on oyrepa no sia na chese empa mu ye de tibis no e de ba 930 legend beba no to this sports no aba beto aso ansampo na yabaha abewie highway sports which is 4 to 6 menya